Hey, what's up guys? Thanks for stopping by Casks-n-Que, where whiskey and barbecue meet. Today we're going to review Remus Repeal Reserve VI. Stick around. Hey, thanks for sticking around. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and smash that bell if you enjoy whiskey content. This one is interesting to me because it's a blend of 5 different bourbons. So if I go to my notes, we're at 2% 2008 bourbon, which is a 21% rye, 27% 2012 bourbon, 21% rye, 29% 2014 bourbon, 21% rye, 17% 2012 bourbon at 36% rye, and 25% 2014 bourbon at 36% rye. So this one is obviously a high rye bourbon. So let's go ahead and get a pour. I like this one in the glass. It has a kind of a dark amber color, maybe a little bit of copper, and almost like a honey type of color to it as well. So why don't we nose it and taste it and talk about it. So batch 6 is considerably younger than batch 5. For those that don't know, batch 5 actually had about 44% of the blend from a 10-year bourbon. So this one only has about 54% from an 8-year bourbon. So there's a little bit of a difference there, and the price went up about 15 bucks. I think this retails for about $100. Let's go to the nose. Leather and oak spice, toffee, lots of it. And at 100 proof, this isn't gonna punch you too hard. Now I am late to the party on this one. Most folks reviewed this about a year ago. I've had it sitting on my shelf about that long. Well, obviously it came out then, but I just haven't gotten around to reviewing it, but here we go. I'm getting a lot of oak notes out of this one, like kind of a dusty old furniture kind of deal. It's that comforting smell that you get from like a wood workshop. There's some toast in there, and there's some citrus and maybe some strawberries. It's not a dark fruit like I would have thought. Let's give it a taste. So this one is definitely high rye. It's got your typical rye spices. It's got a little bit of spearmint to it as well, which is interesting. I'm picking up some oranges and limes. If you've ever stewed apples, it kind of tastes like that too. Yeah, and there's like leather book notes as well. So this one's really complex, really, really good. I'm gonna try to make this one last another few months. Since I've gone back to it now, that might be a hard task. So we give our whiskeys a rating on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being undrinkable and 10 being excellent. And this one was findable. Now, I mean, you may have had to search for it, but you could find it. So that definitely helps the score. I mean, the taste is phenomenal, and the value for 100 bucks, I'd like to see it about 85 like it used to be, but inflation and so on and so forth. So on this one, I think I'm an 8.1. This one's solid. It's, I mean, it's really good. If you happen to see this one anywhere, then I'd recommend grabbing it, especially if it's 100 bucks or less. So again, I'm Justin with Casks-n-Que. If you like this content, go ahead and like, subscribe, and smash that bell. It's gonna help us out a lot, and we really appreciate it. Hey, we'll see you next time.